Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 7 with me, FalseSymmetry, and in today's video, we start off with some potentially sad news for you guys. Yesterday was the last day at False Towers. I packed up my items and headed on back to the OG False base, making sure not to leave without my second place base race trophy. Dang it, Grian. Not without leaving a little gift for Tango though when he gets back. He's adorable, isn't he? With deeds being swapped pretty soon, yes, I technically don't have the deed to my own base yet. So does this mean I'm trespassing? Possibly. Come get me, Tango. Yeah. Take that. Back in my old base. Anyway, it's time to have a proper look at what Tango's been up to here. I believe he's been up to an awful lot down in this sort of level. I feel like, yeah, and I haven't had a proper look yet. So now I think it's time to have a quick explore. I didn't mean to jump over that, oopsie. Quick explore, see what's really going down, and then maybe later on, or perhaps between this episode and next, we'll have to change these back, because I don't know about you guys, but I can't really have my base saying Tech Limited all over, because, well, I'm not TangoTek. Fun fact. So by the looks of things here, there are minecarts. There's the one. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh my god, dude, there are so many creepers. How are there this many creepers? Wait, I knew there was creepers in my base somewhere. But wait, I mean, I'm not even worried apparently about how they're on fire. But I've never seen this many creepers, let alone in minecarts. Look at them go! They're having well, I was going to say they're having a great time, but maybe not so much. Anyway, before I get completely distracted by the creeper roller coaster that's going on in my base, I guess we should probably head up here and take a look at this section? The section where my golems have been looking after, I guess. We seem to have an almighty... And when I say almighty, I mean almighty sugarcane farm. Oh my goodness. Tango, I feel bad that I haven't got this much done at your base. Look at this. It's humongous. It goes all the way to the door at the end. Yep, there seems to be a door at the end. Let's check what's in the door. Oh, darkness. Darkness is in the door. Darkness is bad. Sorry, Tango, darkness is bad. But it seems to be sugarcane. So, you know, that's a good thing. Just less darkness, please. That'd be great. Also, big drop to goodness knows where. But like I say, Tango might not be finished here. And I'm assuming, since the creepers are coming into here, that this building, if I can find, I think there's a doorway. I want to say there's a doorway somewhere. Yeah. That if I go in here, hopefully there's not darkness. We should be okay. That, oh, whoa, wait, do they go there? They do. They die up there. Okay, this is pretty They may or may not be a minecart, but no, there's so much gunpowder. My goodness. And I'm sure this is probably, oh, I was gonna say full. No, it's not. I guess that hasn't really been loaded that much. So I guess I should probably do some AFK at my base. But yeah, massive thank you to Tango for building me literally my own creeper farm. My own rocket farm, I guess. Which I don't know about you guys, but I have been a pretty good customer to Tango's rocket shop, because I go through a lot flying around here. So shout out to Tango. This is incredible, and dude, thank you, I guess. Anyway, now we are home, safe and sound. It feels good to be back, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. I actually have a little plan to start down here. Yes, guys, we're gonna be building, well, probably only one of these. But let's just say they're a little bit complicated. So it's gonna take me quite a while. And I have discussed what these are before in a previous video, but if you didn't see that or don't remember, yes guys, we are going to be building robots. Yes, big giant robots. I'm so excited. They've taken me a long while to get the shape right. I'm going to be messing around with block palettes, but I think I've got a block palette down. I think we're going to go grey, white, black, and orange, I think, because I didn't want to go cyan, because they're just going to end up vanishing into the walls. So yeah, I think white is going to be the main color because, you know, you can tell with this stands out. So white is going to be good for that. And also orange is what we've used outside. So I feel like, you know, perhaps they're being built in here to then go outside and protect, you know, I don't know, the city or something. I will come up with the more in-depth lore another time. But for now, let's go ahead and roll that time lapse. Like somewhat complete. You can sort of see the shape of it. Here it's sort of looking, well, they look like legs. This part's going to be the body, and then I think the head's going to be around here. But yeah, I think the arms are going to be a bit more difficult. I think instead of having them straight down, I think I'm going to have them curved around to the front and potentially holding something in front of them. So you're not actually going to be able to see so much of the chest of the robot. But we'll work it out. So let's continue. Looking interesting. It is currently headless, but it has arms. The arms were literally the longest thing ever to build. I don't know if you could tell, but my goodness, they're probably not even symmetrical, but that's okay because I as long as they, you know, sort of look symmetrical, I'm fine. If there's a, you know, a block here and there that's odd, it doesn't really matter too much. I want you to be able to glance at these. They're going to be a lot more in shadow. Yeah, I basically want you to be able to look at them and go, oh yeah, there's a robot. There'll be more contrast between the arms and the body, I think, when the shadows are there. At the moment, I'm just trying to keep it as spawn-proof as possible while I'm working on it for, I think, obvious reasons. So I think it's time to do the head, which is also a pain. But it should be easier than the arms because I'll have something to fall on top of. I'll be falling onto the shoulders. I think the head's a little bit... You know what, actually, I think the head's about the same size as the body. In fact, I think it's about this size. So anyway, I think I need to get some extra glass because I think I want the visor to be orange. And I'm just hoping that this thing, my calculations are correct and it's not going to go above this too much. Because I want you to be able to see it sort of from up here if possible. Yeah, you should be able to see the visor from up here. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. And yeah, we'll get some different views from it once it's all ready and done. So let's continue the time lapse and do the helmets. Let's go. So I just recorded this clip without audio, but that's okay. I'm just gonna voice over it because YOLO, right? Like, why not? It's me. But anyway, basically I'm saying we're gonna reveal this thing, and that's exactly what I do. Here it is in all of its very, very shiny and bright glory. Basically, I explain at this point that I'm going to add antennas on the left and the right of the head. I'm going to get rid of all the torches and unnecessary lighting, cover the whole thing with carpet, which is going to be really great. And where you see the dirt pillars sort of in the legs mostly, I'm actually going to be adding, I think it's going to be black walls, black stone walls. Yeah, black polished stone walls in particular, I think, is what I'm going to go for. And that'll hopefully give it a little bit more depth because, of course, at the moment, there really isn't much. And I'm probably going to carpet down here as well. So let me go ahead and do that. And hopefully we can get on with the next section of this build and complete the whole thing fully 110% today. So another clip I recorded without audio, although you can hear a little zombie moan in the background. And the reason I wanted to put this in, even though it didn't record, is because it's quite funny and it hasn't happened since because, of course, I've lit up. But basically, I heard a zombie. I thought, oh my goodness, this thing is lit up. And, the zombie spawned inside the head, which is actually quite funny because this is actually going to be more of a mech than, I guess, a robot. Are they not the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, basically, the idea is that people can control the thing from inside. So I do actually need to come up with what controls look like. But anyway, just found it funny that there is a zombie in there sort of controlling the thing, although there aren't any controls yet. So he's not really doing very much, I guess. So to show you the gist of what I'm going for, I've sort of started building a bit of a platform. You can't quite see it from up here, so we're going to go all the way down to it. In fact, let's stop here. So yeah, you can see here, I wanted it to feel sort of temporary. I don't want it to feel solid. I want it to feel very sort of, what's the word, man-made and things like that, right? So I think what I'm going to do is have little areas where I've got fences. I think I'm going to use lanterns, and I think I'm going to match this and use the orange lanterns rather than the blue ones. It's quite funny that there are like light sources and also like flames that are like the blue and the orange that I've used. So I might need to sort of see if I can use that some more in the design. But yeah, as you can see, temporary lighting. But I think what I'm going to do is have like a ladder or something up here, maybe to either that section where I could go in and have a little character in there. And when I say character, I might do armor stands. And I don't know if I want one for the head. I think that level there actually could be a little control center that goes into the head via the top. That could be kind of fun. So I don't know. I'm basically keeping my mind open a little bit. Pardon the pun, I guess. But yeah, I need to get some actual ladders. That might be helpful. I haven't got any of those. But yeah, we'll come up with something and I'll bring you guys back in and show you guys what I come up with when I've done it. Because hopefully it'll look pretty cool. Right, I think I am done with that. I think I just want to just temporarily chuck some armor stands around just to signify where I want some people to go. Now, I don't know, I haven't decided if I want Cleo to do this yet. Of course, she is the master on the server of armor stands. I kind of would like to do a few myself around my base, just because I feel like I've got a few ideas, rolling around my head that could be kind of fun. But yeah, I do think I want one, for example, like, whoa, let's maybe not do that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's try that again. I think I want one sort of around here, maybe placing the, maybe even placing that. Because this one over here could hold the same thing, and this one's actually being placed by that guy. That could be kind of cute. I actually want a guy in here, potentially looking at maybe some barrels are in that corner. I don't know, I haven't done this bit yet, obviously. And then I think maybe we could have up top a guy going sort of into this area, perhaps. Maybe maybe walking into this this area. I haven't done anything in here, but of course you can tell something could be done in here. There's plenty of room. I don't think I'm going to put anything up there, but obviously I think I might need one on the bottom layer as well. So maybe this guy's just chilling in the barrel. Can I face it that way, please? Sure, that'll do for now. Sweet. So I think that is the whole shebang, other than the arm stands, of course. But I need to figure that out. But what do you guys think? I think that looks really cool. And the more I see this shape, the more I'm wanting it over here as well. That's the decision I need to make. But I finished up down here as well. I do think I'm going to put some foliage like I have outside, like the birch leaves, as you can sort of, if you squint, you can sort of see them. I do think I want some of those around the outside just to make it look and feel a little bit more dated, I guess. I don't want this thing to seem brand new. I don't want any of this place to seem completely brand new. I want it to feel a little bit more alive with greenery and stuff. So yeah, I think that is all I have for this build today. We'll work on the interior perhaps another time, but I'm super happy with it. Let me know what you think. So there has been one other major project at my base that has been on my mind quite a lot. The world is not loading. I don't know why no one is online. It's just me. World, please load. Thank you. And the reason I need it to load is because the project is over here in this forest. You'll be able to see in a second when it loads. Come on Minecraft, come on. I know it's early in the morning, but blimey, come on, even I'm ready to record. But yeah, basically there is an edge here between the forest and the spruce forest, and I've ultimately the whole season thought that is the border of my base. Like, I don't want to go much further than that. Now, granted, I haven't gone even near it, really, but I have been thinking what to do with this space here. And part of my thinking is that it would be amazing if this was an alien planet, right? Like, this isn't necessarily human, isn't necessarily alien, haven't really decided, but hey, doesn't matter too much because we haven't really come up with the final law just yet. But this over here, I was thinking it would be really cool, seeing as though there is this security office. We already know what this is, right? It's a security office. It lets people through into different sections of the base. But we could have a little tower out here that's potentially looking out here and is maybe collecting, I don't know, alien resources. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just checking this area out, because of course we've got the rocket that potentially is maybe going to a different planet to check it out. Maybe this area could be to check out this particular planet. Now, the only block I've really deemed appropriate for this is warped nylium, which of course is that sort of color, which would work with our base quite well. And that's what I'm thinking of, but I haven't quite decided yet. So I'm not going to start placing it down because that is quite the task. But I think what I'm going to do is actually spend the time for the rest of the video prepping this area, getting rid of all the trees, getting rid of some of the awkward terrain, and potentially clearing it out so that we can do this in a future episode. And that'll give me time to stare at it, this empty canvas without trees, and decide what to do there. And also, it might give you guys some suggestions to put in the comments, so definitely do that. I don't know if I want trees, I don't know if I want alien buildings, I don't know. So get to the comments, let me know. But I guess let's go ahead, and this is going to be a big one. Let's roll that time lapse. Here we have it. Gonna be honest, it looks a little bit larger than I had planned, and I do actually plan to also potentially do this bit here and these little islands here, because they're very, very close to my base, and these ones in fact interact with my base. So it makes sense to have those be sort of the sort of border perhaps between, you know, Tango's area and mine. What I'm thinking is filling in these sort of gaps here with spruce, and also pushing, I guess, the spruce just a little bit closer maybe. Depends how big buildings and stuff are. I'm even going to, I think, plant spruce along here. And maybe even in my live streams actually can complete this river. There's something about rivers that, I don't know, they just bother me when they don't, like, match up. And I've been making my own little rivers here to sort of make little, I guess, more islands. Like, there's a river here. It's not quite finished. But yeah, basically, it just sort of separates the area nicely. If you remember my area right at the very beginning, over this side, there were actually a bunch, like 6 or 7 little islands, like these ones, all over here. And I did want to use them as little biomes, but I never did. So I might do that sort of thing over here, and see if there's maybe I could add like a river through here, for example, and maybe round here. And that could split into a little island. So, I don't know, maybe the islands mean something different. Maybe each of them have a different task, a different types of things on them. I don't know. I really want the whole thing to be one block palette, like this base, but I just don't know what yet. But now I've got like this canvas, this empty canvas to play with. I feel like I'm gonna maybe come up with a better idea, hopefully. So fingers crossed that goes well. But my goodness, that took a long time. It's already nighttime again. So let me go in here, put all these wooden blocks away, because blimey, I've collected a bunch of wood. They're all in these shock boxes here. But at least that'll save me probably for the rest of the season. I probably won't need any more wood for the rest of the season. So just to try this out a little bit, I've grabbed some bone meal. I've chucked down a little square of vanilla rack, and of course I'm going to have to do this, which is Very annoying, I guess, if I have to do this over the whole thing. What I am thinking, though, is, of course, around the edge, I'm going to want it touching the water. So I will have to replace this bit, but the rest I probably will just build on top of what's already there. So I shouldn't have to dig up a bunch of dirt, which will save me time, of course. So that'll be nice, but I just wanted to see what that sort of feels like. You know, it's not really that dissimilar from the grass. I mean, there is quite a lot of texture, which is very, like, repeatable. I don't know if there's an option in Optifine to stop it looking like... Because the problem with this texture, right, is that there is a dark line, like, right here, going all the way through. That when you stare at it, it just looks like there's, like, lines going through. I mean, don't stare. You know what? Don't stare at that for too long, because my goodness, that makes your eyes go weird. Anyway, I guess let me know what you think. I might think on it and leave it for a while. I was gonna hopefully do like a big patch here, but now I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna live with this here for a little while. Maybe even just leave some plants here, just so that, you know, it's looking a bit more alive. And I'll see what I feel like, because I think it would look cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm only really gonna see it from up here, aren't I? I think once the whole thing's covered, it'll be fine. Anyway, let me know what you think. Get down to the comments below. I'm probably gonna work on some references and things between now and next episode. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we come up with here. Hopefully you guys are too. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.